Hello, I'm Lieutenant General Todd Semonite, 54th Chief of Engineers. We're on the road again this afternoon with the great New York District. Colonel Tom Asbury, Joe Sebo, the DPM, and I, with a lot of his great leaders, have been out in the last 7 or 8 hours working all up and down some of this damaged area that resulted from Sandy. And with me right now is Anthony Ciorra. Anthony is the PM for a lot of the Sandy recovery. And Anthony, I've been amazed at the things I've already seen, but we're right here in the middle of one of these restoration projects. What are we trying to do here, and what's some of the equipment behind us?
Okay, sir. Well, this is a coastal storm risk management project that's being funded under the Hurricane Sandy Recovery Program in a community that was literally devastated from the impacts of the storm back in 2012. It's a community of nearly 40,000 year-round residents, and this project is designed to provide a protective beach and dune system that will lower the risks to damages from future storm events. There's no ongoing pumping right now, but you'll see a dredge offshore about a mile where we're sucking sand off the ocean bottom, pumping it through a system of submerged pipeline onto the beach, where the bulldozers and the other land-based equipment will shape the beach to meet the design profile of the project. The project started in 2016. First contract was awarded then to build, you'll see out here, these rubble mount stone structures, what we call groins, that are designed to retain the sand and hold it in place for a longer period of time. The second contract was to place nearly 4.5 million cubic yards of sand to provide that protection and develop that protective system of beach and berm. We have approximately 500,000 cubic yards to go before this project's scheduled to complete this coming spring. Dredge recently returned to the site to fill this gap here, and then there's one more section in Long Beach that will be completed within the next 2 to 3 weeks, and by April the project will be completed.
So Anthony, what would have been the original width of the beach, and what would it have been when you're all done with this placement?
Well, the construction profile of this beach will be about 200 feet, whereas before it's not only the beach width, we're widening the beach about 100 feet, but we're also elevating the beach, which provides that level of protection for future storm events.
And so again, the guys are reworking the pipes right now, but they told me they work 24 hours a day, so when they're pumping, we would see almost a geyser of sand and water coming out of these pipes out here, and then put that sand on the beach, and the dozers would push it around.
That is correct, sir.
Hey, listen, an unbelievable job, Anthony. You've been a hero on this thing all the way along. Really appreciate your support.
Thank you.
Now, this is just indicative of some of the other kind of work that New York does, and one of the biggest projects is what's a project called Fire Island to Montauk. And with me is Steve Couch. He's the Deputy Chief of Planning, and also Frank Verga, the project manager. So guys, we spent about 5 or 6 hours today talking to stakeholders, the congressmen, a lot of the local people out there. What does this Fire Island to Montauk project entail, Steve?
Thank you, sir. Fire Island to Montauk Point, this is really a showcase project for the New York District. This is a project that has a long legacy. This goes back to the storms in the 1950s, and a project that was originally authorized in the 1960s.
Wow.
Now, we've actually been working on this for a number of years. We have portions that were built in the 60s, but this is the culmination, a reformulation of setting a plan for the next 50 years. And we're excited, really, after close to 60 years of planning and effort, to bring this report to your desk for your approval and sign off. And hopefully we'll be looking at pumping sand 2 years from now or a year from now as well, too. FIMP is 83 miles long. It's got every feature you could imagine. It's got beach nourishment. We're recommending non-structural. We have nature-based features, sand bypassing. I could talk about FIMP for hours. I think I did that today, right?
Well, but also, you took me down to a couple of neighborhoods today where it was just almost impossible to provide the level of protection we needed. So in those, you'll either buy those houses out or actually elevate them. So it's this mixture of some degree of this would be beach nourishment. I mean, you got a lot of different things all coming together. And Frank, I know that we've been working on this for quite a while, but you personally have put an awful lot of effort into this for the last 10 years. One of the things I was really impressed today was how many of the people we talked about the collaboration and the great job the districts have done, both that you guys have done, of talking to the communities and make sure that we're working side by side. What are some of your thoughts of working this project for 10 years, and are you kind of excited to see you to get across the start line?
Yes, sir, definitely excited. It's been a long time. There's a lot of communities involved. There's a lot of stakeholders involved. There's a lot of people that are affected by this project, so the ultimate goal is almost being reached here. So we look forward to finalizing the report and really implementing the project for everyone.
Well, listen, it's a great day for us to be out here. I'm really impressed with what I've seen from this district, and you guys continue to step up, not only to be able to take New York, New Jersey, but really to be leaders, I think, throughout the Corps in some of this shoreline protection. And what I've seen continues to raise the bar to really make us a world-class organization. So on behalf of Colonel Asbury, Joe Sebald, and all the rest of us, Lieutenant General Todd Semonite out with an unbelievable world-class team from the New York District on the road again.